EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, they rap the feature lyrically. I rap the feature spiritually. There's no rain in this in Miami.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
I don't know. I didn't give you those.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. A fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Oh shoot, he hurt.
Dak going to start out going to the air. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run for the first time with Amari DiMercato. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. On play action, Prescott.
What kind of deep? What is?
This to DiMercato.
I'm not in match.
And he'll be taken.
And I'm not in man.
Works it past the 50. So from Buccaneers.
That is man. Why am I in man? I didn't pick that.
At the 46. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. The Niners at 6-3 on the year. And they come in playing pretty well. 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On the handoff,
hello.
DiMercato, and he'll go down
hey,
here
Tim.
at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there,
okay.
Nicely bit off, a pretty decent gain.
A first down throw for Prescott.
Right.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. Interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. They'll start the drive with Hill. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And he's out right at the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
I think I would rather kind of get out in front of it.
Big time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to
yeah, I think I want to, you know, go ahead and because I do know that Jesus on line 3, he had that issue too, so I'm betting that's exactly what it is. Yep.
You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands, and guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. From the red zone now, Watson. Throw right side complete to Dotson. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Mm-hmm.
Give up the gut to Hill.
Right.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Okay.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Palmer going in motion right. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. That he won't quite make it.
Okay, sounds good.
6, he got about 5. 4th down. They'll run for it with Hill. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now they send a man in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
Sounds good to me. All right. Thanks, Tim. All right. Huh? No. Oh, no. Mine.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. That's again complete to Palmer. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Trey Palmer. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Buccaneers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Prescott. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1. Looking for a big game today.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And they work this well.
Bro, I put you.
First down, Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the 49ers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
Where you going, bro?
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. That's caught inside the 20. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Trey Palmer, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January. And hopefully,
here we go.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Man, my God, bro.
Up there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
My God, bro.
2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3. That just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense.
You gotta block the dude, bro.
Too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt.
Don't block, man.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Remember, they had the safety go against them the last time they had it. Fortunately, their defense just forced the punt, so they'll try again as they start 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Play action now. Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets territory. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Prescott now. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And He's got this down to the 35. Off the play fake, Prescott. This is inside 5. Touchdown, 49ers. Gabriel Davis, 35 yards. And the Niners have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 2.
We reward that. That's rewarded on Madden. Just snap it and throw it. Just snap it and throw it. It's rewarded. Wow, man. Wow.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Man, I need to draft all O-line, man. This team can't block for nothing.
On first down, it's Watson. Goes right back to Smith again. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Watson now on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Up the middle, it's Hill. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, they run with Hill, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe...
Touchdown! Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that makes this a 9-point game. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Prescott's throw here hauled in by Kupp. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Prescott to throw it.
You right there. Why you waiting on them to do it?
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared to play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks
And these boys out here, they out here fighting.
A shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
After the interception, here's Watson. Underneath here to Hill. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
You know all the good hiding spots.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead now.
Man, why y'all can't block, man?
With their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
My God, bro.
Lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. That is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Come on, man.
Throw there, but that's going to wind up.
Give me a better animation than that.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now Prescott. Back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll get this to DeMarcano. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll throw again. Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Hills hit, and
dang, bro.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. Anything to make of this, or just a bad stretch? Because he had the 2 fumbles he lost last week, and now a 3rd.
It's a bad stretch, but it's one that he has to make sure he overcomes. This isn't on anyone else but him. Taking care of the ball, tucking it away, keeping it.
Touchdown 49ers. Cooper Kupp with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the...
Fuck out my game, nigga.
So we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small
That's not mine.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
You asking me what?
Is the pick up there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
I said it's not mine.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And quickly, they get to the line. On on second down, a run with Breida. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. You don't see that a ton, do you, with the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle?
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 51 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. On first down, here's Breida. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Yeah, so that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
They'll try the air now with Watson. It's caught. Smith. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. And it's complete, right back in the hands of Smith. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game, and they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And that's caught.
Man, this game, man. Come the freak on, man.
46 yards. First down, Prescott. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now they'll send Cup in motion right.
Yo.
Prescott yet again. Able to find the open man.
Chilling, man.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Throwing. Prescott. And he's going to find his man in the backfield. That's complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
So you don't lose. You started to.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. The give is to DeMercado, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. And they'll run again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Here go 46. Here go 46. 46. Hey, kill.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown. 49.
Where my zones go? No, I mean, that nigga was wide open.
There to make the grab. And the 49ers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
This game shouldn't even be close, man.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this is going to be 49er football. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play.
Oh boy, you had you one last night, didn't you, boy?
Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Man, come on, man. I'm holding X, man. Get the ball up. What kind of stuff is this, man?
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim.
Man, look at this. This BS this nigga getting, man.
He's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners.
Man, this game.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the
Bro,
right.
where are you going?
To the air again, Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown. Luke Musgrave, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have taken a fourth-quarter lead. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here? Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. It's Deonte Banks with it. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take a yard or so past the
I already know who.
21.
Hey, man. Your boy gonna take care of you, man.
The Bucs offense sends the next possession. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching.
I don't know who you talking about.
Play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like
wow, what kind of freaking animation is that, man?
That turns into a double.
That ain't necessary.
Big time play for him on a short little pass.
Now 2nd and 9. Now it's Watson. That's taken in by...
Do that again.
2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. And now they're in the hurry-up. Watson looks to throw again. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. There we go on 4th. Watson.
Bro, this game, dog. This game, dog. This nigga. Oh, that nigga just wouldn't move.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive
shit, nigga.
Intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Dexton Hill picks it off, and the Buccaneers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. A run between the tackles with Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Watson. And He'll go underneath here to Breida, and he'll get it down here to the 43. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Palmer going to go in motion left. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. Room to maneuver at the 35. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer, 43 yards. And the Buccaneers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the
I'll
hands
be
of
moving like it sometimes.
with a full head of steam.
His acceleration kind of low.
Like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy
He got going then, though.
And he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go.
I might have to talk to Fly, man, see what happened, man. Cause, boy, it was 21-3. Everything was going wrong for them Seahawks.
Decides against bringing it out. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Let's scoop it. Let's scoop it. Let's scoop it. Get up and run it then.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't he?
Really
Yeah, I'm playing that other game. This is the football game.
At one point was training the quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is. Just what you're talking about, training him to understand. This is
Man, let's go conservative, man. Goodness gracious.
In this case.
I know it don't matter.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort.
On his.
They're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
I didn't even realize that.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field.
He is with mine.
Right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Nigga, you...
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed
97, man. You ain't got nobody's awareness, do you?
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The short throw to Musgrave, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need...
Man, I did not pick them goals.
Two-point conversion and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
Now Prescott. And down he goes. A Buccaneers sack. For this defense, needing a stop here. Gotta have it. 3rd and 9. One last shot at the end zone. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Throwing now, Watson. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very
Max
end.
protecting these niggas run right through the middle of the line, bro.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into?
Man, that's the goal. That's the plan. That would be lovely. What you doing? Oh, you said you got something, oh. That nigga said he can't believe he blew that. I mean, bro. I can't believe I almost blew it. Nigga, what you mean? Hey. Man, I don't want this +5 stuff, man. Give me some XP. I don't care nothing about no morale either. XP, man. XP only.